Okay, so good afternoon, professors and fellow classmates. Me, along with my other group managers, uh, along with this other budding marketing managers, are here to present the case study and the analysis of OYO, uh, which is an Indian hospitality chain of these franchise hotel with a mission to create great living spaces for common men. Here we start. I'll I would request sh- yeah, I would request others to go ahead. Srishti, can you take the charge?
Good morning, ma'am, and all my buddies. So our group is presenting these topics, and the topics are overview of industry, journey unicorn setup, business module and challenges, SWOT analysis, segmentation strategies, recommendation and solution. So I am going to talk about Indian hotel industry. Indian hotel industry is a booming hotel industry in which people made 7.2 billion hotel bookings and was expected to grow by 50% by 2017. And the major reason of this is increasing in disposable income. The income and low cost of airlines, increase in low cost of airlines. People were traveling because of leisure, business, and pilgrimage. The demand of budget hotel are keep on increasing. The budget hotel demand is keep on increasing. India had 4 billion hotels, of which 96 were budgeted hotels. And Indian hotel industry consists of hotel operators, the unorganized and organized segment managed technology and utilize full use of technology by managing demand and supply. So now I will tell you about unorganized and organized segment. Unorganized segment include budget hotels with basic rooms, which provide basic room with minimum room facilities. And now I will tell you about organized segment. Organized segment include all luxurious hotels with star ratings. This segment include Indian operators such as ITC and Taj, and this segment provide luxurious stay, which gives you personal experience, and the facility provided by them are 24-hour room service, hotels, bar, restaurants, saloons, spas, and meal at unique location, and many so. But ITC, these organized hotel realized that ITC and Taj that demand of budget hotel are keep on increasing. So they decide to launch budget hotels. Taj introduced Ginger and Gateway in 2014, 2004 and 2008, and ITC launched Fortune Park, but they didn't get that much success because of their low cost segment, because unorganized sector have high cost structure, and unorganized has as compared to unorganized. So now I will take the charge to Shubham to explain further. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarashti, and good afternoon, madam. Hi, everyone. I talk about the journey, the Oyo, and Ritesh Agrawal was born on 16 in November in 1993 in Cuttack, a small village in Odisha. He belonged to middle class family. He was also fine to doing different startup and teaching. Due to this reason, he go to different place and country, had to see the different hotel within a budget. Impressed by the thinking of a business plan that is called here now, and that is a Francisco marketplace and hospitality service. In 2012, he was started a new startup that is called uh, Orable Strike, and the main focus good hotel providing with a low budget. But Oracle start there started, but the convince was not being take care. He did lot of research in analysis, and he was found the oil room in May 2030. He are the which are the largest marketplace and hospitality company in the world. Ritesh Agarwal is the founder and CEO of Oyo. And Oyo started within one city and one hotel in Gurugram in May 2030. Are the and are the largest budget hotel chain in other countries. The first hotel established in Malaysia. Fifth, Oyo is the fifth number position of China and the 10th number position of in India. Thank you, madam. And Neha will take the charge.
Thank you, Shubham. Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to further continue this timeline briefing. In 2011, Ritesh Agarwal, an 18-year-old college dropout with a dream to pursue entrepreneurship, founded his startup Oracle, which furthermore got converted into Oyo. In 2013, Agarwal got selected for the Thale Fellowship, which was a two-year-old program started by founder of PayPal. They funded $100,000 in the Oyo. This marked the launch of Oyo in Gurgaon. Later on in 2015, in April 2015, Oyo launched their first app, which is the Oyo Rooms app. Through this, customers could directly book their rooms and was very convenient for them. By this time, Oyo had marked its expansion in very passively. It has almost come up to 2,000 hotels, 20,000 rooms across 100 cities in the country. By the year 2016, in January only, the hotel chain hit the 1 million check-ins mark and was the face of the Indian hospitality brands. By the year 2017, Oyo adventured outside India and was expanding its business already in Nepal and Malaysia, which was only the start of the monster's development that was to follow. Thus consecutively entering in the international market after 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 expanding in the Asian Pacific territory. Thank you. Now Bharti will take the charge.
Thank you so much, Neha. Good afternoon, everybody. So, I'll be covering the topic objectives. So, there are majorly four objectives. One is standardization, that means the OYO provides all the standards, amenities, and facilities all over. For example, like if I book a proper room at Bhopal and I get certain kind of facilities, I'll be getting the same facilities around the other market segment that the OYO is covering. So, standardized facilities is the main objective of OYO. Affordability, that means I can need a high quality experience. I can be a person who wants to book a bulk deal for a wedding or for a business conference, and also I can be a person who needs just the room for few hours just to keep my luggage. So for that affordability, OYO takes the charge and give us affordable hotel experiences with all other facilities. Technology, within few clicks we can probably book a hotel room or book other facilities with the OYO app, with the with the website itself. And variety, so in the next slide we'll be covering all the variety that the OYO is covering, including the budget and the area, also taking other factors into consideration. Vishali, please can you move forward to the next slide? Yeah, thank you so much. So it is a octopus model which covers all the aspects of OYO. So we can see total eight varieties that OYO provides. One is OYO Township. That means taking up of like it is 25% of cafe, 25% of hotel, 25% of merchandise store, and 25% of the luxurious like the spa and the salons. Oyo home, that means taking up of villas, taking up of what we say the farmhouses into it, and then giving it to the customers as per requirement. Vacation homes is for the people like taking certain homes and certain properties into consideration by providing homely experience on into other cities workspaces. For example, Innovate 8, power stations, these are some of the workspaces taken under Oyo, so that they provide the proper professional workspaces. One amongst them is workflow, which will provide the workspaces under budget. Capital O is Capital O collection is providing workstations at the budget friendly. I mean, travel. They will be providing basically in budget friendly, like budget has to be their main agenda. And in collection O, the difference is that there is no allegation for any kind of budget. Oyo Life is basically for students and for millennials like us, and silver key is basically for corporates, like if there is a corporate meeting, so these will consider all the places for corporate meetings, for separate lounging, for dining and etc. So here I end my part, and now I will request Vishali to take over. Thank you.
Thank you, Bharti. Okay, so I'll be taking up the strategies here. The first one is evolving resource capabilities. The OYO makes best and optimum utilization of its physical and material resources. Adequate and proper trainings are given to the staff as per the need of the requirements, due to which OYO has the lowest attrition. Then the use of digital services. OYO is a technological driven hotel network. Starting with the friendly, they have the user friendly apps, websites. Then they have Krypton app. uh, Oyo also give tablets to the hotel owners or managers, so as to provide efficient, so as to manage their inventories. Due to use of these technologies, the operational efficiency have also increased. The next one is focusing overall customer satisfaction. The mission of Oyo also says to provide effort, to provide better experiences, better customer delight, starting from the seamless booking, transparency throughout the procedure, flexible bookings, Wi-Fi services, proper laundry services, cleanliness, providing various kinds of amenities required at the hotels are provided here. Then the revenue model with less investments. Of course, where there is high risk, there is high return. Oyo does not purchase the entire hotels or the entire inventory. They partner with hotels, they convince them to work under their brand name. They furnish them, they upscale the rooms which they acquire, so that they can offer better quality at best location and affordable prices. Uh, yeah, then they ask hotels, the partners, to use their brand name, and thus they have created the branded ecosystem of unbranded hotels. Yeah, the OYO uses the physical and digital means of communication strategies along with marketing to create an uh, own customer fan base. They uses digital media marketing, they use Twitter campaigns through apps. Yeah, now I'd like to call Neha to carry this forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Vaishali. Good afternoon once again. As my friend Shishti has already explained us all about the organized and unorganized sector of the hotel industry, here I will just dive in into the segmentation process which was followed by OYO. Here in the pie chart, we can see and understand that major portion, that is 96% of the hotel industry, is the unorganized market sector, and only the 4% is the organized one. This 96% is the budgeted or low budget, low cost, and minimum facility unorganized hotel chains. The 4% is dominated by the luxury branded hotel chains like the Taj Group and Tata Hotel Group, etc. So Oyo saw this untapped market of unorganized sector, which was waiting for the right opportunity and a right business idea to grab that opportunity, and Oyo did that successfully. Thus, further, Oyo segmented this or unorganized sector into three more stratas. as Mr. Agarwal has stated that only presenting the 2.0 model for their customers was not satisfactory for them, as their customers were are from the different status of the society. So they furthermore divided into three segments, which are first the luxury travelers, or the customers which demanded high facilities and luxurious hotels, luxurious stays. So and they were ready to pay high cost. So budget was not the main option, not the main standard for them. So Oyo introduced their Oyo flagship for them, which was in the higher locales with the higher footfalls and provided best and luxurious quality facilities to them. Second came the backpackers or the budgeted travelers. These were frequent travelers with a budget margin, and Oyo provided them the introduced them the Oyo rooms, which is related to the budgeted rooms and with minimum and standard facilities are provided to their customers. Third are the business executives. Oyo wanted to bridge the gap between the customer expectation and their Oyo flagship. So they introduced a new inventory with a slightly more high quality and luxurious facilities, which was known as the Oyo Township. This included luxurious factors like spas, cafes, and a whole township, which the business executives can use in a budget and get high facilities also. Thus, saw this as a great opportunity and grabbed that opportunity successfully, as we can see. Thank you. Now, Harshad and Kapil will take the charge.
Thank you so much. So see, each and every business has its own strength, own weakness, own threats. Same as the case was with Oyo. The way it reached hoteliers or the hotel owners, it gave him the opportunities to take care of the unorganized sector, which is basically under budgeted. No one looked after it. No one even made it standardized. So Oyo actually made it standardized, uh, made it more predictable for the users to know what exactly they'll get if they book the hotel from the Oyo. The way they provided the facility was with the use of app or the website. They needed user to look for the hotels in their app. The way they use the technology or the digital services is the strength that I would say for the Oyo. The goal of Oyo was to have a high customer satisfaction. It comes because of the process or the operations did by the Oyo to standardize the process, basically, or to follow the Oyo protocols. The Oyo owner basically had an idea like to apply innovative ideas like auditing more frequently, providing customer satisfaction by directly interacting with the people that are coming to the hotels, either via app or by staff members. These are some of the strengths of the Oyo. If I talk about the weaknesses, the main weakness that I found was the restriction to the budget hotel industry itself. Like he was more focused on the budget. He had experience of budget industries, but he kept himself limited to 4 years in the budget industries and then decided to move on to the expensive or high scale hotels. The compromise for quality, it's not from the Oyo side, but see, Oyo was totally dependent on the hoteliers, how they are managing things, how they are taking care of it. There is always a high chance that the hotel staff are not maintaining rooms as per the Oyo standards. That would result in loss of trust and credibility from the user side on the Oyo brand name. I would like Kapil to take opportunities and threats. Thanks.
Thank you, Arshad, for giving me the charge. Good morning, good afternoon, ma'am. Now I will explain the opportunities regarding Oyo. The first opportunity regarding Oyo is rise of budget travelers. Oyo Room set up to build a reliable, trustworthy brand in the hotel budget
Kapil,
segment.
you started at 12:01. According to my watch, it is 12:21. That means you are done with your 20 minutes. I'm giving you extra 2 minutes. Kindly wind up your presentation in next 2 minutes.
Okay, ma'am. The first opportunity we have seen is rise of budget travelers. OYO room set up to build a reliable, trustworthy brand in the hotel budget segment. Next is technology driven, the opportunity. As we all know, OYO's ecosystem is powered by technology. OYO has made efficient use of technology that has make it a global hospitality agent. It has helped in great customer experience, and Krypton app is used by OYO Captain to audit properties and assure an excellent guest experience. Now I will talk about the first threat, that is competitors. OYO Room top competitors include Yatra.com, Make My Trip, Tribo, and Go. And the second threat is unpredictable customer demand, and third one is fewer customer repeat. And I will like to give the charge to Harshit to further carry the statement. Harshit.
Thank you so much. I'll wrap up as soon as possible. The recommendations were mainly like use their own experience to scale up in the underutilized budget segment that shows that there is still a upside of 50% in the Indian hotel market from 7.2 billion to from 3.6 billion to 7.2 billion. So I would say that expand more as much as possible. Look into the higher segment where the branded or the Taj or ITC hotels are basically focusing on, so that it covers all the segments of the hotel industry. Use of digital services to provide more feature as much as possible. Invest cautiously in the higher market segment, higher segment of the hotels, because the insurance or the repeat that they're getting or the return that they're getting from their investment may not be much because they don't have experience over that particular segment. Last point would be to increase the resource hiring. As the industry grows, there is always a demand of managing things across operational side, so as to they can focus more on the customer satisfaction and also provide whatever they are providing as per their protocols or their standard. Thank you so much.